Hi, everyone. It's Tara Doyle Enneking, the CEO of the Puyallup-Sumner Chamber of Commerce. And we are here with a very special member moment. We have with us the 2018 Entrepreneur of the Year for the Chamber, Heidi Leonard, and her business, Pinots Palette. Welcome, Heidi.
Thank you so much, Tara. It's so nice to be here. Thank you for having me.
We're excited. I feel like your business is poised well to pivot in these extraordinary times. So I'm really anxious to tell our chamber membership a little bit about what you're doing and what you've creatively had to do to kind of keep the wheels going. We've got Lindsay Talbert here as well. And let's just, I guess, jump right in. I'm fascinated by your background. I've learned that the artiste that you are now isn't what you've always been. So mom of three, tell us what other careers or education path you've been on prior to landing here at Pinots.
It's been kind of a crazy ride, I'm not going to lie. So I've been born and raised in Washington State. I am a service member. I am an active guardsman in the Washington Army National Guard. My military career is old enough to drink. So I've flown helicopters, I've done analysis, I've deployed overseas, just the normal girl next door stuff.
Oh, sorry. That's why the headset is so natural for you. The helicopter piloting.
Yeah, maybe that's why it becomes so natural.
And so after your military career, you've studied a variety of things before you landed in with fine arts. So what else? What other education?
Well, I'm actually taking some local Pierce College classes. I take an online class as part of the business management as a certification program just to stay current. But I have an MBA from St. Martin's University. I have a Bachelor of Fine Arts from the University of Washington, but most of my experience comes from the School of Hard Knocks.
Right. Oh, we love it. Well, we're so glad you've landed here with your business. Now, it sounds like you opened this one a little over 3 years ago. You opened a second location in Federal Way in October. So congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And, I'm anxious to get into your physical space there to enjoy a glass of wine and art. But in the meantime, I will certainly be happy to indulge at home. So tell us a little bit about how you came upon opening up Pinots Palette.
Sure. So actually, it's a crazy story. My husband and I, we lived in Spokane at the time, and there's a Pinots Palette. It's a franchise, so we're a local, locally owned business that purchases a license to do business as Pinots Palette. And so they had a Pinots Palette in Spokane, and it was our first date night after I had my first child. 5 years ago, almost 6 years ago. So we went on a date, and we were like, this is a really great idea. Like, this is a great idea. Who doesn't want to do this? Like, we could do this. Why not? So we contacted, and this is after one date. Both of us work full time. Both of us worked full time for the Guard, and then also did weekend duty for the Guard, and both of us still do weekend duty for the Guard. And we're like, and we're starting our family, right? So it's like,
why not just throw business into the mix?
yeah. It's like, sure, just let's do that. Let's start a small business. That's great. So, and we had planned to come to this side of the state anyway. So it made sense for us to put our flagship in, Puyallup South Hill, and to, test the waters and go from there.
Well, go from there, you sure did. You've made quite a splash since you've opened only, a little over 3 years ago. What other accolades have you been recognized for, aside from your esteemed chamber?
I'm very happy to say that in 2017, we were actually the new studio for the year for the entire franchise. So we were able to be the #1 brand new studio out of, there were something like 40 studios that had opened that year. So that we did receive that award in 2017. And then also just last year, we received the South Sound Magazine Best in Bachelorette Party Venue. So
oh, nice.
Yeah, so I'm very excited about the positive reception that our studio has had in the local community, and we just continue to reach out and to work with community members. One of my favorite things is actually fundraising. So
Oh, wonderful. Well, tell us kind of walk us through what someone would do now to attend a virtual class.
perfect. So honestly, the customer journey is not that different. From attending, other than showing up in the studio itself, it's not that different. So you would go to our website, which is pinotspalette.com, and it will find out your local studio, which is us, hopefully, and then you would just register for a class. You for now that we are doing virtual classes, you have an option to purchase a class with a painting kit that you can take with you to your home, or you can register for a virtual option, where you can use your own supplies. So it kind of gives you, a larger range of flexibility in how you would like to attend one of our virtual classes. And I'm not quite sure when we're going to be opening up in our main studio, but everybody is going to know when it is, because it's going to be a huge celebration. I'm throwing a party. It's going to be amazing.
Oh, yay, big ribbon cutting. Nice. And so typically these classes are about 2 hours, and you do end up with a piece of art-ish at the end.
Yes, you absolutely. Every piece of art is absolutely individual, and it is something unique that you have created and that you can be proud of.
Oh, fun. And so so you've done some of these classes already virtually. What's your attendance look like? Is it varying? Are you starting to see a steady flow of that yet? I know
Yeah,
we want to feature you on a member moment so that we can tell even more people about it.
Yeah, absolutely. And the timing for this was really fortuitous. I'm not going to lie. So our business in our virtual studio has been picking up. We've been doing about 2 weeks now. We started with take-home paint kits, and we still have those as well. So we have the take-home paint kits that have self-guided instructions, but we transitioned into streaming in order to get our employees back to work and to really engage our team and to reach out to our community. So we've been doing it for about 2 weeks, seriously. And we've already done 25 classes. We had a class today and it's been 25 classes. So do the math. Well, maybe it's been 2.5 weeks.
Yeah.
It's 10 classes a week. Plus a few.
Yeah, nice.
But
no, that's fantastic.
Yeah. So, but we are starting to see kind of a more of a snowball effect, which is really, really gratifying. We are actually one of 2 studios that are certified by our franchise to broadcast nationally. So we have been offering classes from the West Coast to the East Coast. So
that's fantastic.
So I'm very proud of our team here and our studio manager and everybody that has really just pulled together to make this happen. It is not just me. I would go and say it is not me. It's not me. It's my team. I have a phenomenal team here at Pinots Palette South Hill.
Great. Well, I've popped in on a few of those sessions, and I think that the right lighting, the right audio, and it's very easy to follow along. So I think you've set yourself up nicely to have a successful, class.
Well, thank you.
And hey, and probably unlike in person, you probably won't max out on the amount of people you can have. So that's kind of a nice unintended benefit, I would assume.
It is, and it's starting kind of a new batch of market offerings that we had not considered before. So you're probably going to see video tutorials pre-recorded live, and maybe sometime in the future, maybe we'll have a channel, or you'll be able to watch us on your Roku. Like, wouldn't that be cool?
Nice. That would be really cool.
That'd be really cool.
So we kind of in the grain of great collaboration at a time like this, we wanted to put together a chamber night where we could participate and encourage others to join us so we can see our friends from the chamber community support you, a great business. But I thought it was such a nice tie-in since we've had to move our Women in Business luncheon that is normally the Friday before Mother's Day. I thought this would be such a fantastic Mother's Day gift.
Absolutely.
And you and I, yes, we've spoke about hosting. So Lindsay, do you want to maybe go over the details? And then I think there's also a special chamber discount code for this evening, for that evening. So
yes, and let me share this screen here. That way we can
perfect.
see all the details. There we are. And for this class on May 8th, Friday, May 8th, from 7 to 9. So just to verify, the pricing is $37, and that is including the kit, or would that be without?
That includes the kit. That absolutely includes the kit. So it is the same price as any class that you would normally come to in the studio. It's just virtual. Yeah.
Awesome.
And then you're offering a special chamber discount code, Heidi. I think if folks who are tuning in from our chamber community can jot down this code, you can register and be able to have a slight discount on that as well, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So input code VCH 2020 for 10% off.
Oh,
so, and that I also wrote it down. It's but it's on this kind of little piece of paper. I don't know if you wanted me to show you the piece of paper.
Some of us are visuals, so go ahead.
All right, here we go.
VCH 2020.
VCH 2020 virtual chamber discount.
Nice.
VCH 2020.
Perfect. That makes a lot of sense. And that's exciting. So Friday, May 8th, 7 to 9. So you can definitely get your glass of wine, feed the kids, be done with dinner, and just let this be a little me time, be a little girl time. Invite some friends to join us. I think it can be a really kind of fun adventure together. And I hope that you do make everybody share their paintings after.
we do encourage everybody to share on social media at hashtag Pinots Live. It's PINOTS LIVE. But if for some reason you're not able to share during the broadcast, we do have the video that will be available for 4 days after we upload it. So not only do you have the opportunity to attend the live class, you can go back for 4 days after the fact and enjoy it, or touch anything up that you want to, or do it again with your own supplies, or there's a lot of flexibility there. So it's a really great offering.
Fantastic. Well, I'm super excited. I will definitely register. I'm sure our whole chamber team will, and I have a few friends that will join us. So that's going to be a fun evening. Anything else we should know before we sign off?
Oh, gosh. Stay safe. Thank you for being our customers. Thank you for being active in your community and being an active, small business, or medium business, or just being active in the community. It's so important, in my opinion, particularly now, to do that. And I would definitely love to partner with anybody who is looking for, broadcast capability. If you need to do a webinar or anything for, we have up to, I think, 1,000 or something like that. So if you're looking to reach an audience, we can definitely talk and see how we can help each other in this really stressful time.
I think that's great. I think some of this innovation and also just sort of the sharing of workspace, sharing of ideas, sharing of resources is really what we're seeing is kind of bridging the gap for a lot of folks right now. So I appreciate you mentioning that, and we'll be sure to talk about that as well. So, hey guys, thank you so much. This was very fun. Nice to get to know you better. I'm so impressed with you. Wow. Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you for the opportunity to, talk with you and to, reach out and connect with the Puget Sound Chamber of Commerce. Puget Sound, the Puyallup Sumner Chamber.
I like that. We are the Puget Sound.
We are in the Puget Sound, but it's not the.
Yes, it's PS. It's all good.
Oh,
The fun of life, right? The fun of life.
I'm so sorry. It's my staying at home with, being a small business owner and just moving and having 3 kids under 5.
Oh,
It's frying my brain. And I was telling you before that, it really does take a village. I'm missing my village. I want my village back, but I have found a vineyard. I found a vineyard. So
yes, yes, we get
that'll
it.
just have to
We
do
feel
for
your
now.
pain. We feel your pain. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much. We hope to see you a week from Friday. So much fun. Bye.